In today's video, we have Bitcoin, Litecoin, Decentraland, in addition to an article regarding JP Morgan Chase, the largest bank in the US, estimating the metaverse to be a $1 trillion opportunity. So be sure to stick around until the end to not miss any of what's going on. If you liked the video or found any of this information useful or interesting, be sure to drop a like on the video. I really appreciate it, and it really helps the channel out a lot. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe as we try to keep these coming at you daily. Now we're looking at Bitcoin and EngineeringRobo. We have the buy 2 and buy 4 robo advisor coming into play throughout the end of July of 2021. If I conceal the moon advisor there, we can see the buy 2 and buy 4 are revealed. Once we had two bullish robo advisors, we were able to accumulate and turn a potential $1,000 invested into Bitcoin into over $1,360 in 46 days, utilizing EngineeringRobo's buy and sell suggestions on Bitcoin here. Now, potential reinvested $1,360 back into Bitcoin when the buy 2 and buy 4 combination came back into play throughout the beginning of October of 2021. You were able to turn your investment into over $1,680 utilizing EngineeringRobo's buy and sell suggestions over the following 46 days, allowing you to see 68% ROI on your initial $1,000 invested into Bitcoin back throughout the end of July here. And as we can see from our most recent interaction with bearish robo advisors, Bitcoin has seen a crippling 44% in downside here. So if you didn't take profit when EngineeringRobo became bearish, you lost just about half of your money holding on to Bitcoin. And so moving forward, if you wish to invest into Bitcoin, if you for some reason haven't already, say you have $1,000 to invest into Bitcoin. Sadly, we already told you to put 20% or $200 of your investment in at our support level, $34,655 per Bitcoin. And we already told you to put 50% of your money in on the 4th of February there when that buy 2 and buy 4 combination came into play. And you were already told to put 30% of your money into Bitcoin on the 5th of February when that daily candle opened and closed above the descending trend line here. So moving forward, we do anticipate continued upside toward resistance here. Watch out for $58,202 per Bitcoin as an area of potential technical resistance to look out for. Feel free to take some profits at that level. Nothing wrong with taking profits. However, we always remain 50% invested until EngineeringRobo becomes bearish. That's 2 of our chosen 3 robo advisors suggesting downside. The Fear and Greed Index here still suggesting a potential market top for Bitcoin near the $163,000 level. In my opinion, that is a price I do anticipate interaction with here before any sort of significant downside is to be expected. I would recommend heavily considering taking profit on your Bitcoin investments at that level, because hopefully you are accumulating through the lows here near current levels as we are far closer to the fear zone. You want to be accumulating during intense states of fear in the market here, and you want to be taking profit when the market is in an extreme state of greed. But let me know down below your thoughts on Bitcoin and crypto. Litecoin and EngineeringRobo, we see the buy 4 and moon robo advisors suggesting we invest into Litecoin around the $139 level. A potential $1,000 invested into Litecoin became $1,240 over the following 44 days, utilizing EngineeringRobo's buy and sell suggestions. A reinvested $1,240 back into Litecoin when the buy 4 and golden cross suggestion came into play there. If I were to conceal the moon robo advisor, the golden cross allowed us to accumulate at the $179 level. After accumulation, prices saw up to 64% in upside. However, you were able to capitalize on 13% ROI, turning your $1,240 invested into Litecoin into over $1,300, allowing you to capitalize on 30% ROI from your initial $1,000 invested into Litecoin during some relatively unsightly sideways price action. And if you chose not to take profit on your position and you chose to hold your money in Litecoin when we had 2 of our chosen 3 robo advisors become bearish throughout the middle of November, you lost over half of your money over the following months here because you chose not to take profit when EngineeringRobo became bearish. Moving forward, if you have $1,000 to invest in Litecoin here, as we can see, bullish robo advisors are in play. So we already told you to put 50% of your money into Litecoin on the 7th of February. That is also when we told you to put 30% of your money into Litecoin as well, because that daily candle opened and closed above the descending trend line. And we were able to put 20% of our money into Litecoin on the 5th of February when $114 became support. Moving forward, watch out for resistance overhead. Feel free to take some profits at my resistance levels, $165 in addition to $272. However, we always remain 50% invested until we see bearish robo advisors in play. And with this golden cross attempting to come into play with today's daily candle, it is very difficult to be bearish at these levels. However, we will need this daily candle to close to confirm this third robo advisor. But let me know down below your thoughts on Litecoin. Alright, so JP Morgan becomes the first major bank in the metaverse, citing it to be a $1 trillion market opportunity. So here we have a rather large entity in the traditional world of finance here in the economy and getting involved in the metaverse, citing it to be at least $1 trillion. So this is just yet another factor contributing to the institutional activity around Bitcoin and cryptocurrency overall that we've been seeing very recently here. That has been making it very difficult to be bearish on Bitcoin here. We've been seeing some very significant entities in the traditional world of finance getting heavily involved into cryptocurrency, the metaverse specifically, and NFTs as well. JP Morgan speculates the metaverse will likely infiltrate every sector in some way in the coming years, with the market opportunity estimated at over $1 trillion in yearly revenues. And also that $54 billion is already being spent on virtual goods each year. Twice that amount is being spent buying music. So as we can see, plenty of money is being spent online, and we even see that potentially in-game advertising spending could reach up to $18.4 billion annually by 2027. So, longer term here, price speculation for the metaverse. This article also mentions how Adidas and Nike are involved in creating NFT-based products and shop fronts. We even have Samsung getting into the metaverse, opening a store there as well. That's something we did cover on the channel. And we even see the talk about Disney getting involved into the metaverse, an article we also discussed here on the channel. But let me know down below your thoughts on Bitcoin and crypto. We've been mentioning that it's been very difficult to be bearish on Bitcoin during these extremely scary lows here. Hopefully you were accumulating during the intense state of fear that we are in here. In my opinion, I do anticipate continued gains here once we are ready. Looking at the crypto spheres, there is green to be seen in the market today. Very bullish recovery occurring. Continued accumulation along potential support forming. We're looking at Decentraland. Here we see a buy for and bull robo advisor in play from the beginning of October here, around 84 cents. After accumulation, prices saw up to 588% in upside. However, if you weren't able to sell at that swing high, when 2 of our chosen 3 robo advisors became bearish, you were able to capitalize on 309% ROI, turning a potential $1,000 invested into the project into over $4,000 in 2 months, utilizing EngineeringRobo's buy and sell suggestions. Ever since bearish robo advisors coming into play from the beginning of December here, we can see prices did experience a crippling 50% in downside over the following 44 days. So you lost half of your money if you chose not to take profit when EngineeringRobo became bearish back throughout the beginning of December there. Moving forward, say you have $1,000 to invest into Decentraland. Well, we already told you to put 50% or $500 of your money into Decentraland. Once two of our chosen three Robo advisors became bullish, we actually have all three of them bullish on the 5th of February here. We already told you to put 30% of your money into Decentraland when the February 4th daily candle opened and closed above the descending trend line. And we already recommended you put that final 20% of your money into Decentraland at our support level down below, $2.82. Once invested here, watch out for resistance overhead, $5.14. Feel free to take some profits at that level. There's nothing wrong with taking profits. However, we always remain 50% invested until EngineeringRobo becomes bearish, with two of our chosen three Robo advisors suggesting downside. Thank you for hearing my analysis. Check out EngineeringRobo with the link in the description. Subscribe here on YouTube and tune in for the next one.